I've never had a slippery nipple. I don't even know what it is, but admit it, that would make one unforgettable first drink, and in so many ways, that is Christine's story. She is no longer the third wife. She is the woman who burned the old playbook to the ground and walked directly into joy, love, and freedom. That tight, reserved smile we used to know. Gone. It is now replaced with an aura of peace. Because this time, Christine wasn't chosen by a man. She chose herself. Janelle didn't explode in anger. She reclaimed her life. She stepped away from a man who mistook her silence for submission and began building something new, something rooted in purpose and dignity. And even Mary, after years suspended in emotional limbo, finally gave us the words we'd waited so long to hear. I don't need permission to be happy anymore. And then came the quiet, not the silence of abandonment, the silence of healing, but nothing could have prepared us for Garrison's funeral. The grief was raw, unfiltered, heart-wrenching. Janelle's pain was not to be ignored. Gabriel was broken. Gwendolyn stood in silence, disintegrating before our eyes. And then, Kody and Robyn showed up, but where they had expected to step into sorrow, they stepped into the spotlight. No lingering caress at the casket, no hesitation, no outward heartbreak. Kody strode right to the pulpit, alone, and instead of paying tribute to his son, his words looped around to legacy, as if even this loss was required to revolve around him. That day spoke truth. Garrison's funeral wasn't the end of his life alone, it was the end of Kody's delusion. The delusion of a family held together at his behest. What took its place wasn't anarchy, it was healing, sincere connections. Real laughter echoing through Christine's backyard, smiles that didn't require practice. The wives aren't wives anymore. They're women, whole, independent, powerful. The children are no longer footnotes. They're survivors with voices that won't be silenced. And Kody, he is not being edited out by TLC editors. He is self-censoring, one decision at a time. Because this was never about whether polygamy could work. It was about each of them finally finding their value when the curtain closed. If you saw that change, if you saw that glimmer of truth pushing through, don't just scroll on, like, share this article, and subscribe. This isn't just their history. This is their revolution.